Hello, this is Asher from Dynamic Search. In this short video, we are going to learn how to generate leads from LinkedIn. In this task, we are going to contact existing connections through LinkedIn integrated messaging system and send them an offer. We are going to send an offer and repeat the process X amount of times. Let's get started. Log in. Contacts. Now, before we start, let's take a look on the template and the necessary information you will need. This is the template file you'll be provided with. This document divided to 4 sections: keywords, next contact to begin with, subject line, message plus signature. Going back to our contact list, we are going to look for prospects that corresponds to our green keywords and don't contain any of the red ones. Here are a few examples. Aviram Galia, which contained the green keyword owner and doesn't contain any of the red keywords. This is a prospect that I will send a message. Let's see another one. A. Helga does contain the word president, which we can see over here marked in green, and doesn't contain any of the red keywords. This is another prospect I'm gonna be sending a message. Here is another example. A. James contain the word owner, which we can find on the green list, but does contain the word marketing, and it's part of the red list. So on this prospect we're going to skip. If there is prospects that doesn't contain, like this one over here, any of the green keywords, we're going to skip it automatically. We're going to work on the list alphabetically. So if yesterday you send X amount of messages, you're going to write the next person you're going to send a message tomorrow, right over here. This way you don't need to remember, and you're going to save that template, come back the day after, and you know who you need to begin with. Since this list is alphabetically, all you're gonna need to do is click on the last name, the letter that he starts with, which is A, and then look for that name in the list right here. Pay attention that all the prospects start with the last name. So when you're going to address the message, you're going to use the second name, which is their first name. Last name, first name. And this is what we asked also, to sort and to get the list by last name. I already contacted Auntie, so I'm going to continue with the next prospect. Does have the word owner, which is part of my green list, doesn't have any of the red keywords, so I'm going to send right now a message to Susan. I'm going to click on her name, I'm going to click send a message. We're not going to send her an email, we're going to send a message. We're going to make sure that this specific email address is on the form field. Let's copy the subject line. And let's copy the message. You don't need to do any formatting and any spacing. All you're gonna need to do is to take the word name and the brackets, the square brackets, and to replace it with the first name of that prospect. Right now it's Susan Avang, which shows the opposite than what it shows in the list before. Right now it shows first and then last. In the list of prospects that we saw before, it shows last and first. So we're gonna address that message to Susan. And then we're gonna click send. You'll be asked to do X amount of messages every day. If you don't remember how many messages you sent, you can simply click on send and go by the date. Today I sent 1, 2, 3, 4. To go back to the contact list, I'm going to click on contacts, go by last name, and I know that I'm doing right now letter A. Scroll down to the last prospect that I did and go for the next one. Don't forget, before you finish this task, every day you're going to put the name of the next prospect that you're going to start with the day after. In this case, it's Abut Ross. And this is the letter that I'm gonna look for tomorrow when I continue with this task, A. I'm gonna save that file and close. Thank you for watching.